Alright everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. First of all, I want to thank Mini Bingy for providing us with such good Dizzy art, baseball Dizzy art. So in response, I'm wearing more baseball gear. I got my Team Japan, Samurai Japan jersey, baseball jersey. But I'm always going to represent the Blue Jays. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Mini Bingy. We're going to jump right into it. Do a little bit of labbing. Kind of brush up on what we were doing before. And play some matches. I gotta say, I won't have too much time today to lab and play. But I wanted to at least keep playing Guilty Gear. And showing that I am not quitting on this game. I have been spending quite a bit of time playing, quote-unquote, quite a bit of time playing Marvel Tokon. A little bit of grinding with my Iron Man. Hopefully, bring my Iron Man from Iron class to, I think it's called a Vibranium class. But it's going to take a little while. And plus, I'm going to need to learn other characters, get some help from other characters other than just Iron Man. So, at some point, we're going to learn the Wolverine, Magic, and Blade. But welcome to this room, everyone. Spider Tank, welcome. A little green bird. Well, I have a little blue bird right here. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by from YouTube to Twitch. Moon Drops, Haku, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. 4 more hours of work. Let's hang in there. Ganbare. Alright. So, what are we doing? Let's first of all show you guys what I want to be doing more. Oh, I'm already messing up the execution part. So it's good that we're practicing this because I'm gonna get good at it. I'm gonna be much better at this actually. So this is the idea. It's a little bit of a cute crossover. Do one more time. Fully charged 5D, KH fish, PS fish. I'm sorry, I messed it up. I messed up the saying. It's not that fish formation. It's a PH fish, KS fish. I repeat. PH fish, KS fish. Right here. With a micro dash. The micro dash makes it a little bit more tricky. I often mess up my inputs. I often get a 5P or 2P. My boss was trying to fix our sink in the pharmacy. It's a little bit broken. So he has he's got this snake, right? This little device called the snake. And he asked for some help from my other coworker. And he's like, you know, my boss is like, he's 50, and one of my coworkers, she's like 22, 23, I think. And he's like, we got to put the snake into the, I don't know what the terminology actually is of the sink. And like, my boss is serious. He's like kind of upset because he's like trying to figure this out. He's the manager. He's like, this snake has to go into the pee-pee hole or the pee hole. And she's like, trying not to laugh because he said pee hole, even though my boss didn't realize what he was saying. I don't know if pee hole is actually a term for, you know, plumbing, but it made my coworker like laugh. I'm like, hey, what are you laughing at? What's so funny? And she's like, you know what's funny? I should look it up. Maybe not on stream in case something else comes up, but yeah, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. So this is what we're gonna be working on. The PH fish, KS fish. We're also going to be doing some just raw PH fish. Like that. Very simple crossover, but it's a crossover that we're going to stay in the same side. And I've been thinking maybe we should always go for 5H here. Maybe not always, but when we land, 5H isn't a bad idea. The thing is, there's not a whole lot of damage output on hit, but it, like gives us some time for Wings of Light to cook a little. And it's universally okay on standing and crouching. A lot of times these air dash back JH setups, when the fish pulls the opponent towards you, micro dash close slash 2H doesn't always connect. But what always connects, if you time it right, is the 5H. Right. It's not the best example of it. You know, we'll come back to that. Right now, I'll do a micro dash close slash 2H. Just a show. Right. All I read is maybe don't look up. Whoa, what's up? The sky? Alright, Little Green Purses, have you had a lot of fun with Token? I actually have. I've had a lot of fun with Token to the point where I kind of wanted to do that instead of Guilty Gear this morning. But then I also thought I need to keep playing Guilty Gear. I held the cup kind of funny because it's broken on one side. Green Thunder and yeah, OG Green Thunder. I figured that was you. If you even remember, yeah, I on YouTube I remember. Yeah, it's easier to remember names on Twitch, by the way, because the names are colored. Yo, Yoshi Re-Eater, how's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Grasping says, I've been at work since 2 a.m. My usual schedule is 2 a.m. to 4 p.m. Damn, 40-hour work weeks is miserable. Yeah, no. I hope you get plenty of time off. Don't look... Oh, okay, maybe don't look it up. Don't look up the term. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah, the Dizzy Cup got broke there, my hero. I was foolish. I left it in my bathroom. And I have cats. And luckily, my carpet, or the floor, has a little bit of, like, carpeting to it. So when I found this on the ground, there was damage, but the damage was minimal. Spider Tank says, don't look it up, but also don't look up. Okay, you got it. Pee hole. Silly. So, there's another setup that I was thinking maybe we should explore doing 5H instead of close as 2H. And it's one of these setups, right? So if you push our opponent back too much, actually let's just straight up do a close slash 2H side swap. Let's do something like this. Let's do this just to show. Right. This will seem to work on. Let's do it. Let's get him to just get hit. This will work on crouching, but it's hard to get to work on standing. Right. Oh shit! I didn't record it. No way. All right. So, opponent was crouching, and it connects. If they stand, I believe, either if they stand or they get hit by that fish, this stops working. Right. So I'll stand, block the fish first, and then I'll maybe down back block the JH. Kenja, how's it going? What's up? Okay, so it's working, but what if you actually successfully... Oh, what if they just get hit by the fish, right? Bam, bam. They get pushed back a little bit too far, right? So, let's do a better setup. 2K2D, delay. Yeah, so this one's a little bit tough. I think this would have worked if they crouch block the fish first. So this is a crossover. and I got hit with the crossover. If I block the crossover and get hit with the fish, or get hit with Dizzy, okay, so it's harder to connect with this. I think if we just do 5H. Maybe not. We have to be really close to the ground. Or maybe it just doesn't work. I think it might work. We just have to have the really close to the ground air dash back JH. And then that can be achieved by doing some frame kills. Double JK in the air. From a super jump. Let's see if I can even do it anymore. I feel like there's no reason for them to crouch block the fish though. Yeah, that's true. You're right. So it's best to figure out a way to convert it if they're stand blocking. And plus, I don't know if you noticed this, but like if you cross them over and it's in the realm of cross up protection but not quite, even if they down back block, it forces a stand block. It's weird. So, oof, yeah, it's not going to be as good. We have to be really close. I thought this would be okay. So I'm going to down back block here. Yeah, see that I down back blocked? I'll show you my inputs. It's really weird. I can't explain why this is, but I can only hypothesize. Right. So I'm gonna get hit here. You see, this is me on defense, right? Bottom left corner. Hold down that. You get hit with the fish, but you're stand blocking, or you get hit standing. Isn't that weird? But I think we can. Naxi, hope you're doing. What's up? And FTW, how you doing? Z1, what's up? So I think... Oh, we have a setup though. Yeah, I think the 5D setup has a fish bite. Right from here. In which we can super jump and cross them up. Right? KS fish. KS fish. Super jump. I think that's a crossover. And we might be really close. Yeah, it's a crossover. Okay, so we're pretty close. So I think this might push them back far enough for us to do air dash back JH into a 5H. I'm just going to keep these block parameters, these dummy mode parameters here. I'll try to do the nagai, as Daji calls it. Just gotta get better. Gotta get that JH to come out. So that fire spear is coming up, meaning I'm doing inputs a little bit too quick. Or I'm doing super jump JK too quick, right? I'm frame killing too hard. Yeah. So I gotta delay it just a little bit longer. Or we can just go without it. Raw dog it, see what happens. That's never a good phrase that you want to hear. Raw dog it, see what happens. I don't think that's ever a good thing. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So, raw dogging it, seeing what happens, actually did something. Alright, okay. So this one's okay with 5H. And we'll see what happens if they stand block. Yo, Flowers, how's it going, man? What's up? I'm celebrating my 6-year, 6-month anniversary as a mod. Thank you so much for helping me out, you know, all these years there. Flowers, really appreciate it, man. All right. Yo, Genry, how's it going? What's up? I got coffee and banana bread. I didn't even ask. Just telling me what you're having for breakfast? But that's weird. I'm joking. I always ask what Genry's having for breakfast. I have water and I was gonna call it Genmu tea. You know, Genmaicha tea. I also ate a couple wafers. Alright, so what happens if they stand block this? They stand block it, they get hit. Okay. What happens if they down left block this, by the way? So they block it correctly. It doesn't force a stand, but we get them with that JH. Yeah. Like Naxi said, there's almost no reason for them to down block, but the natural blocking is to down block, right? But it'd be crazy. Well, maybe not the natural blocking, but I feel like I guess in general, like if your opponent is in the air, you wouldn't be down back blocking. In fact, I know that as an extra round without player, that most players, even though the projectile is a mid, they will stand block that if you're in the air, because while you're in the air, the only threat is being hit while standing. Excuse me, sorry, while you're in the air, the only threat is like overheads, like highs, basically, right? So why not stand block it? You'd be crazy to down back block it, like a projectile mid or something, or down back block someone from the coming in from the air. Or you can be extremely smart. There's a reason why some people might down back block a projectile while in the air, and that's like to do with interesting crossovers, like fake fuzzies, basically. The only thing I can think of is something like this, right? So this is a classic. Let's not. How do I want to set this up? There we go. I think I just I deleted my recording from the other one. This is interesting, actually. So they have to block. They have to stand block that crossover. Actually, I quite like this. You know, I never really appreciated this this crossover. Fully appreciated until maybe right now, because as I mentioned, there's a weird thing where you stand like get hit standing if you kind of like play around with crossover protection. So okay, so what do I mean by here? Look at my inputs here, right? This can be avoided if we successfully block the cross up and down back block, right? Now that like messes it up. But like, you'd be crazy to like down back block someone who is who's in the air like that, right? You see them in the air, I'm gonna stand block. It's a cross up. Okay, I'll stand. I'll figure out how to block this. So they block one side of the mix up, one part of the mix up, the crossover, and then they down back block because their hitbox is forced standing from blocking the fish. If they're stand blocking, this is confusing to talk about, but it's easier to see. The fuzzy works, right? The JK works. This is a quote-unquote fake setup. But, you know, I think it's actually more real than I give it credit. Than I discredit it. Alright, so the flaw... And by the way, you know, you can't naturally just JK someone, right? They have to be stand blocking, or the hitbox... Hurtbox has to be a standing hurtbox. Right? This doesn't work. Or rather, the easy way to show it is close slash and then close slash and then JK, right? But if you're stand blocking, this will work. Or stand, doesn't have to stand blocking. Just be stand getting hit. Alright, so let's play that back on myself. This crossover. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should be doing this more. Because if I... It's actually not that bad to do. It's pretty easy. This is like a... Believe it or not, this is like a day one Dizzy thing. Or at least the crossover is. The fuzzy is day 2. So if you down back block this, right? Again, one of the things I hate about these setups is that sometimes fuzzies are ruined because they don't get hit from the first. They don't block, quote unquote, right on the first interaction. So again, look at my player 1 inputs, down back block. I'm gonna get hit with the cross up. It forces standing, and then that JK is gonna work. So, I guess what I'm trying to say here is the prerequisites to do a fuzzy overhead are expanded if you cross them up. But it's still sort of fake because if they block correctly, which is down, in this case, down left block, they're going to avoid the fuzzy altogether and just, at that point, they can just like mash, probably even a 2H. Block that, right? So you can... There's a massive hole in this particular thing, but it's only if they know, right? Alright, but you know what? Maybe we should do this. I'm actually inclined to do this. It's really tricky. Because me and that chap were talking about maybe doing a 5D here instead. Alright. Something like that, right? You have time. Because I was telling him that, like, 5Ds are more effective. Or, like, slower overheads are more effective once you touch the ground from being in the air, right? People aren't expecting it. As soon as you touch the ground, the fastest thing that you can do as someone on offense is to do a low to open them up, basically. So a lot of players are expecting that low, like they're habitually trained as a fighting game player to block low after you land. So flipping a 20 frame overhead on them at that point, like throwing that curveball, really, like, it's tough to deal with. It's hard to see. It's more, you know, it's not just a 20 frame overhead. It's 20 frame overhead plus mental stack. This is day 1 Dizzy thing. Me on day 3000 still dropping. I'm sorry. Yeah, by the way, you know, if you're not doing this, you suck. I'm joking. I'm just joking. Always messed up the incinerator.js. Does that mix work with someone with the DP? That's a good question. Let's try it out. But anyway, so I was saying, like, the 5D would be okay if you have meter, if you want to trick your opponent that way. But if you want to trick them even harder, you know, that fuzzy over there, the fuzzy that we just did, instant JK, isn't a bad option at all. Of course, they'd have to expect it and then put the correct side, but worth considering. Yeah. Even if they down back block it and they're like, okay, I know this mix up. That's when you flip the 20 frame overhead. All right. Let's see how this works against a character with a DP. Of course, one of the draws of this, the drawbacks, is that it costs meter to get into. Well, oftentimes it costs meter to get into this kind of situation right here, and then it costs meter to convert it. The JK. So if they DP left side, you're going to cross them, so they have to DP on the opposite side. Yeah, so that's gonna get you, unfortunately. I wonder if you could... I'll do it one more time, by the way. But I wonder if you could do this with that 5D setup. Something like that, for instance. Chris, what's up? How's it going? Because if you simply just, let's see. Let's do one of these. Gas fish. I guess you can do that. Right. Have to block. Block this first. Okay, not fast enough. Maybe a JP. Double jump JK? Will I side or flip around? Will I turn around? Why? Oh no, you can't double jump on the super jump. Okay, well actually no, that's good to know. Why didn't I already know that? I'm like, why can't I double jump here? That makes sense. Alright, we'll do JP here. Oh yeah, I RC'd up, but whatever. The point is I want to get this this fuzzy. Okay. So if they down back block this, they get hit. They get hit. They get hit with the cross up. Okay, so again, down back block. If you get hit with the cross up, you're standing. If you back block and then you're expecting the low. Oh shit! No, I got hit with my own mix. Okay, you forward block because it's a crossover, and then you down back block, you get hit. I wonder how tricky that is. This is costly. So you better hope you kill him after the next interaction. But yeah, there's after you get into this though, you've already spent 50% meter, so this is like not that practical. Yeah, it's gonna be prorated as hell. It's a super high launch. It was just fun to kind of brainstorm, you know. And this would be, I mean, I don't think I OS this, but you should be able to. You should be able to block this. So let's do it proper. So again, opponent is crouch blocking. And then we're just gonna hold up. So she's gonna automatically jump after the super jump. Yo, Elamar Django, how's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well, man. Oh, let's hold. We gotta hold not just up, but we gotta hold back until we get to the ground. Or you know what? Let's JP away. JP away. So if we're wrong, we're safe. There we go. See if this works. We got the cross up. There we go. Okay, now let's see if it's DP safe. It should be. There you go. Whoa! I mean, hopefully you wouldn't RC that quickly. But I'm grounded too. That's interesting. So I'm not even in the air in this case. That's kind of cool. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing very well. And if we're wrong, you know, at least we're kind of retreating a little bit, right? Anyway, do some matches now. But I hope you're all doing well. How's it going, everyone? Taking a little bit of break from Tokon. I've been enjoying that game quite a bit, actually. Just playing Iron Man, though. Should expand to other characters. I think I'm gonna try and do some of those crossovers. Oh, here we go. Kai? I'm really bad against Kai, so this is good for me. I saw 8 pocket loss on 60 ping on PC version. Yeah, that's me. So I switched over to the PS5. I have my PS5 just sitting right beside me. You can hear me tap it. Oh my goodness. Wow. All the right buttons. Yeah, I insist Leo is the only winner in case of DP left-right mix. Yeah. Because he doesn't have to choose a direction. He just does. Although you could do the second one I showed. That's okay. You should be able to block it. In fact, Leo players will probably want to DP that because they know, like, you know, they don't have to think too hard. Oopsies, the wrong fish formation. You know, they know that you're the one who has to worry about the left, right, not them. If you're going for it, you have to be more worried about it failing. So you know you're kind of already on the back foot. They know that they don't have to like think too much, but they know that you have to think a lot, so they'll just do it. That makes sense. I can't play Toka no money on 8-year-old laptop with the Windows 10 installed. Is that why people are having trouble with the game? Everybody's getting called up for having Windows 10 instead of 11, which is like not a bad thing. I mean, not everyone has the money or PC set up to handle Windows 11, right? But yo, Melon, how's it going? What's up? It actively checks for Windows 11 and probably crashes your computer or slows it down if you don't. So, like, when I first initiated the beta, it was so laggy. Like, for the first couple minutes, I'm like, okay, maybe my laptop is too bad because it is like a 5-year-old gaming laptop. Oh no. My laptop is mint and I have a Steam Deck. Let's do it. This is what happens when Kai forgets to pick up Sin from football practice. And when Sin fails his math course, she just takes it out on Kai, is what you're saying? Like, whose fault is that? It's not actually Kai's, though. It's Sin's. Why be... You're, like, beating up the messenger. But I guess that's just how their relationship is, isn't it? Bad dad moment. So FTW says, to be honest, the only difference between Win 10 and 11 is that more Microsoft apps and processes that you don't need. Yeah, that's what I thought. The vibe I got from Windows 11 was that, or like the vibe I got from them telling us to download Windows 11 and that's going to be their operating system, is that, you know, it's like when you get a new iPhone or something, when they come out with a new iPhone, they just want to sell the new product. So they said like, oh, we'll only support Windows 11. That's the only platform we're going to support. Windows 10, we're not going to support it. If you want support, if you want to be safe, if you don't want to get hacked, you better download Windows 11, and hopefully you have the hardware to manage it or to run it. But most people don't. So everyone has to like buy a new PC. Otherwise, you're gonna get hacked by AOL hackers. You know, America Online hackers. Yeah, there's so much forced AI. You know, if I'm gonna put my conspiracy theory hat, it's probably, yeah. These big major corporations dumped so much money into these projects, AI projects, and this is one way for us to like be forced to use them because they already spent money on it. Something like that, you know? 200 MS Slayer? I don't think I will. Yeah, but that's just my conspiracy theory. Speaking of hackers, says Ganmu, please be careful. So many people I know, my hubby included, session stealers are running rampant. Okay, yeah, be careful. Be careful, you know. You know what the funny thing is? I was gonna talk about like pop-ups, websites with pop-ups and live chat and all that, you know, cam girl live chat. I don't know. Don't ask me why I know that. But like, maybe you guys don't know this or experience this. Maybe I'm just the weird one. But have you noticed that, like, previous legitimate sites that provided you with news and updates on sports information or the world, they have more pop-ups, ads, and like just freaking processes running in the background than those, you know, those illegal sites. You know, if I'm watching, like, if I'm at my friend's house and he wants to pirate anime, for instance, I've noticed that the pirate websites have less ads than these news websites. CNN, like, I don't know. When I'm at my buddy's house and he's looking up like some weird H anime, don't ask me why I'm there and then why he's putting it on. I'm just joking. It's all a joke. This is a bit, but realistically, like real talk, those websites have less ads than like, you know, news sites. Weird. I'm just saying. I've never looked at those websites in my entire life. The weird ones that my brothers and my friends look at. Never in my life. Your piracy websites are more user-friendly than legal sites. Exactly. That's a better way of putting it than what I did. I just gave you guys something to think about that I didn't mean to. Yeah, it's weird. Someone got hit with it from a Minecraft mod pack download too. Damn. All right. Be careful out there. Rather risky of me. We've come full circle. We're back to downloading stuff as high in the high seas being dangerous as info zeros can be injected so easily. Oh. Oopsies. Alright. That could have been bad. Yeah, just gotta be aware. Put up your defenses. Just don't download... Don't download hentai. I think that's the take-home message. Don't download hentai from news websites. That is the message. Especially... Bible Black. I'm joking. I mean... Well, which part am I joking about? Which part am I joking about? Anyway, hope you're all doing well. How's it going? That used to be a joke around here. I stopped doing it. That particular H anime. I stopped doing it because I'm like, people are gonna get the wrong idea about me. But I think it's a generational thing where me and like Curtis and and Soft would just joke around about the title. Because like I've never seen it in my entire life. I know it's hard to believe, but I've never seen that show in my entire life. I should stop talking about it because I'm gonna get in trouble. But it's so like. It's so just what the F that like we just, you know, it comes out in conversation. I know what you know, I promise you. Because if you go on, it's like just being on the internet long enough, you're gonna like you're gonna be forced, maybe not forced, but you'll be exposed to things that you never wish you were exposed to. You know what I mean? And then sometimes it's just so messed up. The only way to cope with it is just to kind of like make fun of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm digging myself more of a hole. You guys, yeah, whatever, old man. Like I can never unsee. You know, I don't want to say anything. You know what I mean? There's things that you cannot unsee just being on the internet. Alright, no, we're not. Don't mention that. Okay, alright. Alright. I made a mistake. I clearly made a mistake. I regret what I said, and let's not name drop any awful shows. My bad. My bad. Alright, let's end it right there. Yeah, the VOD will be deleted. Well, the VOD won't be deleted. Nothing's happened, but... Guards. We don't mention that. Okay, FTW though, we don't joke around about that one at all. That is just not allowed in this space. But I think you're I know what yeah. That was my bad. I'll take responsibility for you even mentioning that. That's my bad, guys. Mods, don't ban or don't hate on FTW. I can vouch. Good guy. Yeah, another topic. Exactly. All right. So anyway, yeah, just be careful. Just be careful online is what I'm trying to say. How do you deal with Slayer so easily? I ran him 5 times. Well, I think the general approach against Slayer, and I mean this is not a right. I think there's like a big uh, ranking disparage, or the big ranking gap between me and this particular Slayer. Um, but I always think about what my buddy used to tell me. So back in 2000 and I want to say 16, I had a really strong Slayer in my pool for Guilty Gear Xrd. And my buddy Tia, and this stuck with me, he said, what you want to do against Slayer, in that game anyway, is to use active hitboxes more so neutral than non-active ones, because a lot of his moves are very committal, like Dandy Step and Mappa Punch. So if you can leave an active hitbox out, whether it's like a special attack or a or normal, if you can do that safely, if your character can do that safely, then you should kind of lean into that more than just like chase him down and interact with his buttons. So more leave him like landmines for him to kind of run into, right? Let the player hang themselves. That's not a good phrase, eh? But I guess we used to say that too. You know, if they're playing haphazard neutral, you quote unquote let them hang themselves. Wow, that's a bad phrase nowadays, isn't it? Okay, you know what I mean though. They will run into your own traps basically, and that's not always going to work against Slayer players because smart Slayer players will work around that. But it's a good opening hand, and that's his advice versus Slayer in Xrd. And honestly, that has been the like Slayer hasn't really changed a whole lot. You know, him fundamentally as a character who slip and slides and all that, and runs into stuff. Like that's always been a thing. So I'm glad to know that Slayer hasn't changed a whole lot. So Spider Tank says, I love the Dizzy Slayer matchup. It feels like a fight of keeping him out while he wants to get in. That's true. Active hitbox, more like 5H, far slash, for example. Back in the day when I was playing Ramathel, she had a 3K slide, so when I had meter, I would use that more. As an example, you have Ice Spike. When you can put an Ice Spike, you know, you don't always want to just throw it out. But yeah. I'm sorry, you want players to do what in a guy? Man. Sometimes I hate being so old, and not because I'm old, but because like I have these sayings that we've said for many years. I'm like, you can't say that anymore. But I hope you guys understand that. Like I just hope like the newer generation gives users like me a little bit of a pass on it. Please be gentle. Yeah. Anyway, hope you all doing well. Good question, little green bird. Only you. Okay, I appreciate it. I'm gonna use that phrase now. What else do we say? Nah, I mean, that's not that bad, right? I I remember it was the beautiful dude. I was playing in I think top 16, top 24 at Evo 2000 and I want to say 18. Beautiful dude was in my pool, and I was against a chip player. It was Ram versus Chip. And beautiful dude had me. I had beautiful dude in my corner. He was like, "All right, it's Chip. You know, just play neutral, take it easy. We're both at low health. Just let him hang himself. Let him hang himself. Let him hang himself. But I hung myself in that matchup. And that's how I remember the phrase. That's why the phrase kind of stuck with me forever, because I thought it was a clever thing to say at the time. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. He's gonna run into something, whatever. But I ran into his thing, and yeah, I was the one who got hung. All right, here we go. You might see me hang myself against another Slayer. That was not a bad ping. Yeah, Amelia is also very scary. All right, I'm. Makoto. Yo, Nitrogen, how's it going? What's up? Oh my goodness, it has more context now. That's okay. You know what? I made a mistake again. Tightrope. All right, I'm gonna stop. I hope you're all doing well. How's it going? Nitrogen, how's it going? What's up? I got to platinum with Dizzy. Let's go. Hell yeah. Good work, good work. Otsukare-sama deshita. Otsukare-sama desu. Otsukare-sama desu. I think I say Otsukare-sama deshita, right? Otsukare-sama deshita. Good job. Well done. I say that while I have like a Team Japan shirt. I'm not worthy for this Team Japan shirt. Oh, birds. Birds is good. Good job. Good work. All right. What's the plan going forward? What's the plan going forward there, Nitrogen? Now you got platinum. What's next? Diamond. I'm just on. All right. Pay attention here. Birds is really good. Birds is a very competent PC player. In fact, I'm actually trying new things because of birds. One of the big reasons why I'm doing the 5D setups is because I saw birds do it. Oh, and I'm doing that too now. Yo, Techno Billow, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Techno Billow. Gonna improve on neutral and better setups first, then we grind. Let's go. You know what? At that point, no wall break is probably a good idea. Just RC and then let him fall and then do a fish setup. Grab. Yo, my D. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the sub and the follow. Sorry, I'm kind of gotta focus here a little bit. I guess I don't have to focus. Pretty casual match here. Just a little scuffle between two maidens. Yo, my Dito, appreciate it. Mie Dito, thank you so much for the follow and the support. Hope you're doing well. How's your Saturday? You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. I love that. I love that Alex can do that. Or birds. Nice. Very good recognition. Let's go. I threw a knuckleball there, and it worked. Although it's kind of hard for me to play in open park to practice, so I play ranked anyway. I guess the grind never stops. Yeah, I like what your approach though, Nitrogen. You know, you get to a certain plateau, or not a plateau, you get to a certain point, and then you're like, you think about what you want to work on, some neutral, for example, and then you jump right back into it. Instead of just jumping right in. Good burst. Oh, wow. From downtown. Let's go. Yeah, the Dizzy matchup is a little bit weird. Sometimes you gotta like flip the switch and do an instant air dash. You're seeing? Oh! I thought it was close enough for grab for some reason. Oh. We can punish that. I know that. Uh-oh. Rising JP. Ooh, I like that. I thought that was gonna be just like a willy-nilly setup, but that actually worked really well. Angry Jojo for Housing, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Good morning. The double freeze, yeah, we're gonna have to study some of this. Gonna try something new here. Oh shit. Nice. Yo, Mini, how's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the Dizzy art. Appreciate it. Nice catch there. Nice. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Streamlab. Perfect timing indeed. My bot knew you were here. All right. I need a lock in here. Yo, when are you gonna make Setups Tech Volume 2? That's a good question. That's a good question. Oh, not enough. How foolish of me. Let's go. Setups and tech volume 2. Maybe after this rank he's in? Shit. Where'd Wings of Light go? Oh. That's rock. I should know better. Although sometimes a 9 framer will work there. There we go. That I took away from Alex. We already knew about this the 5D setups, but I didn't actually start doing it until I had a set with birds here. Oh, I should be off this fight. Oh shit. I try to be biking. This is bad. Shit. Nice, nice. Oh, I messed up. That's supposed to be a combo. Alright, let's go. Shit. That's okay. Excuse me. Oh no! Super. Nice. Yeah, it can get a little silly. resetting. Oh, well done. Gamma Ray on 1 HP would be crazy. Oh, I thought it was the other Dizzy for a second. I would do it. Sometimes you just want to watch some Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, yeah. Alright, we're going in. Alright. Keep reading wrong. Nice. Alright. I have to turn up a notch. Oh, as I say that. Wow! I being that and then throwing just I'm supposed to be at a proper distance where I can't get thrown. That was pretty good. Not that I should incinerate that H, by the way. Don't do that. Oh, what? Should have clash cancelled that. The 2H gang, yeah, that's right. I messed it up though. I'm gonna have to do more, oh. So, the wings of light deactivated on my part. See that? I think it was, that was rollback, right? That's a little bit confusing. Yeah, that kind of messed me up. So rollback thought I took wings of light away. Uh-oh. Thoughts on Tolkien? Do you think it's worth it? I think it's worth it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. What a trade. Shit. Back douche is crazy. My hands. Type after typo. Backdash is crazy. So Spider Tank says, if the game thinks Dizzy got hit, wings quote-unquote deactivates even after the hit is rolled back. It's only visual though? Yeah. I wasn't sure. Yeah, already, how's it going? 2H on point. The trade? Yeah. So sick. Do it. 2H gang. Oh my goodness! I made a mistake. I'm paying for it. Oh, made another mistake there. Yeah, man, you need a douche. You need a dash more on the enemy. I agree. FT dub. We're out. That was a good pickup. My fish. Oh no. I'm back douching too much. Oh boy. I probably could have responded better with that BRC. I just jumped away. Oh boy. Alright. My control in the corner could have been a lot better. Dushing sounds like something I did voice saying. That's true. Yes. You're right, you're right. Yeah, I said it a few times already by accident, and I said douching. Definitely not. I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Gotta wash my mouth. Nice block. Funny thing is I held forward. I think a 2P would have been better. Shit. Alright, so don't incinerate dash. Oh my god. Woo! okay with that. You know what? I don't think I can kill here. So we'll just go for a setup. Whew, not the best setup, but the only thing I can think of at the time. Just a simple day 1 Guilty Gear 2.0 setup. Actually, that was a right response there. Go first, I don't. Alright, that was a little bit messy at the end there. The charge 6H into wings is guaranteed grab, or they can still jump it out. They can still jump it out. Yes, that's actually one of the responses. What you shouldn't do is mash your fastest light button, which is like a normal thing that you would do in a tick grab scenario. If you're defending against a tick grab. So you're locked out of doing that on a guard crush, but you can still backdash, up back, and tech the grab. I love how, like, when we clash and hit each other, it sounds like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. meter to work with here. Oh, frick! Missed my dash. Oh, dash up grab, eh? Well done. Dash up grab. Shit. Can't get my own thing. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be that kind of a backdash. Might not kill. Oh, okay, good. there's a. I think I was just a few pixels off. Oh. Whew. Nice wings of light. I tried something new. I did a jump in 2D. After a fish bite, I was in this corner, this one right here. And being revealed to me that there is a big enough gap to throw, so I won't be doing that anymore. Not a big fan that burst. Oh shit. Not too bad. I'm gonna be aggressive here. Nice throw. Alright. I'm gonna have to press on here. There we go. FTW says, I never thought why I liked playing Dizzy, but now I think I understand. She has a lot of good mid-range options, and she can just explode you right at your face at any time. I think this is really fun. Yeah, I feel like that's her game plan. Good mid-range gameplay. Not to be mistaken with a zoner. I mean, she can play like a zoner, but not usually her win condition. We thought the same thing. So what does an opposing Dizzy player do here? Yeah, zoner badge is a camouflage, exactly. Uh-oh. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Will you burst? Don't mean to do that. Don't mean to do that. The backdash there. What I mean to do... What do I mean to do? I think I mean to do a dash back grab. But then, like, I'm doing everything so quick that I just get the backdash. Biker dash back throw. Oh god. It might be another 10-9, one way or another. Me or him? Me or birds here. Oopsies. I messed up. Oh. I messed up. Shoot. I don't remember what I messed up on. I messed up a combo at the end there. It just dropped. I got the opener. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. It's over. Oh, GG's. Ah. My mental wasn't with it at the end there. GG's. Because the last round, what happened? I gotta watch that again. I'll play another though. I'll play another. Yeah, there's a grab there. Oh. Hero bursting. The kill, it's gonna kill. Oh, yeah, I'm like just playing very desperate right now, which is not always a good thing, but I don't have to. This is pretty casual between me and Alex. Alright, Spire Tank. You have a good day. Let's use if I can punch the 2S. Oh, I gotta stop doing silly things. I'm respecting. I'm respecting what comes. I'm respecting the gap between button and fully charged 6H a little bit too hard. But now that I said it, I'm gonna get hit with a frame trap. Oh my gosh. Oh, I canceled mine too soon. Oh no. I'm not good with. I am not good with ice field. I need to work on that. All the good Dizzy players know how to manage rolling around a nice ice field. I gotta go. I just realized it's 11. Okay, last game. Last game. Last one. I think I might be, yeah, just a frame too short for that attack. think I gotta cut my nails too. Oh shit! I see. My nail keeps crashing into my button. I gotta stop that. Throw. Whew. Yo, jerk off. Oops. How's it going, man? Jerk off. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. God damn it. You son of a... I'm tired. Okay, I gotta end the stream. Alright. You got me. You got me. Alright. In the end, I am the loser. Jerk. Jerk-off 6. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you have a great day. You just made my day so much better, by the way. The classic. Yo, Braun, how's it going, man? What's up? GG, I gotta go. Dim Sum, I'm scheduled to go to Dim Sum in about 27 minutes, and I want to take a shower before I go because I'm feeling sweaty after those matches. GG's, always a pleasure. The score is 13-10, but I want everyone to know that Bird got me to the first to 10. Yo, Dim Sum mentioned, let's go. Smigdemus, hope you're doing. What's up? Yeah, Dim Sum mentioned, let's go. I'm gonna get some sui Nanto Ken Sweet Chokens. That'd be awesome. Nanto Sweet Chokens. And Hokuto Yakuretskens in there. Yo, Birds, GG's. Got a lot playing your Dizzy. You got godlike reflexes. For an old guy, maybe. I need to work on it. You got godlike reflexes too there, Birds. You shut down my fake pressure with the air grabs. I appreciate you bringing that to light to me. But good matches, GG's. Braun, hope you're doing well. Classic like Mike Hawk and Jack Ingolf. Would you like they would like a word with me. Don't worry, I got it. Yeah, good matches, GG's. Everyone wants to say Birds, Dizzy is amazing. The amount of praise you hear. Like if you want to see if you want to feel good about yourself, check out the Twitch and look at the chat. Like we got some Dizzy players here talking about how awesome, how nice your setups are. And I have to take, and honestly, they're Birds, I'm gonna have to take some of your setups. I've already taken some setups and I messed them up too. So GG's VOD is, no, I won't delete it. We didn't say anything too bad. Well, yeah. Anyway, GG's. I gotta go. I gotta get some dim sum. Yo, Smeg Demus, did you want any dim sum? I'll bring you home some. Home some dim sum. All right, let's go ahead and raid somebody. Jerk off. I like that one. I'm gonna use that. No, maybe I shouldn't. Stream is dead. Yeah, VOD is dead. Yeah. Too many mishaps today and my stream. All right. I think. And move. think we're gonna raid Genmu. We gotta do that. Gotta do that. That's so sweet. Thank you. Please absolutely mess around with anything you find viable. I'd love to see you build into it. Yeah. I'm definitely building into the 5D stuff. You saw me do it a few times. I mess it up. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and raid good old Genmu. Goatmu. Genmu the Goatmu. Oh, and Genmu is is feeding their cat. Alright, I gotta go. Too many verbal mishaps. Genmu is eating their cat. Okay, sending you all over to Genmu. You guys have a good day. I gotta get some dim sum. Clearly, I need food. But you guys take care. And yo, look at my cat here. She's very cute. Her name is Ducky. Alright, you guys have a good day. Take care.